Hello and welcome to glennzb TV for Wednesday, the show that puts glennzb into your virtual headset. Yes, I'm bringing New Zealand to the world and the world to New Zealand. And I've just got one little idea for coping with the heat wave. I mean, it's hot in New Zealand, that's for sure. There have been partial road closures in some places, apparently because of melting roads. And as you can see in Australia, where it's genuinely hot, roads have basically turned into rivers. And so my suggestion there would be to make roads out of stuff that doesn't melt in the sun. I'm just throwing it out there. People who make roads, make it out of stuff that doesn't melt. I'm just a layman. I'm talking outside my field of expertise. Not actually sure what field that field is, to be perfectly honest. But just while we're on that heat wave disruption, turns out Wellington, you're really not used to this, are you? These kinds of temperatures, because yesterday we had 3 rail lines in Wellington delayed, and this is on the Wairarapa line because there was an overhead fault and heat restrictions on the tracks. So basically Kiwi Rail says unusually high temperatures have affected the wires that provide the overhead power supply on the Hutt and Johnsonville lines. So my suggestion there is make all your train stuff out of stuff that doesn't melt. Basically, there needs to be a lot more non-melty infrastructure. I think that's what we're looking for, because sometimes it gets hotter than 25 degrees. I don't know, like when I'm baking at home, well, when I watch other people bake, I'm not really a baker, I'm more of a barbecuer, but generally you've got to get stuff hotter than 25 degrees in order to melt it. That's from what I've seen. So anyway, I don't really like talking about the weather. I don't consider weather news unless it's really catastrophic, and some trains a bit late in Wellington. I don't know if that's a catastrophe. But this is definitely not news, and yet we've got a story here. I will read it. It's quite a short story. It's just 3 lines. A penguin chick has been rescued from the Avon River in Christchurch, some 10 kilometres. That's why I don't read the news. Kilometres from the sea. The white-flippered penguin is thought to be around 3 months old. It's been taken to the Christchurch Penguin Rehabilitation. There's a lot of reasons why I don't think that story is news. And on reflection, probably the primary reason is that there's a place called Christchurch Penguin Rehabilitation, so I feel like people are finding penguins all the time and rehabilitating them. Finally, disturbing news for iPad and iPhone users. Apparently there's an app on these things. I don't really do the Apple thing, but apparently there's a thing called FaceTime, which I don't know why you would want this, but it allows you to look at the person you're talking to. Anyway, a bug's been discovered that allows users to listen to their intended recipient while the phone is ringing. So before they even answer, you can hear what they're saying. So that's dodgy, isn't it? Because the phone's ringing, and then if their reaction is, "Oh God, I've got to talk to glennzb," then you're going to know, and that's going to lead to an awkward conversation at that point. Also, if people press the power button to silence the call, it may turn on your camera and allow the caller to see you without realizing. So again, you know how sometimes people call you and you're getting changed and you can't quite get to it, so you turn it off. so you can get changed, and then you'll call them back. Now they'll see you getting changed. And now you're thinking of me getting changed, and you need to stop that right now. It's making me feel uncomfortable, and it's probably making you slightly nauseous. I am glennzb. The bug with this is that I'm in your virtual headset. Not sure how to solve that, but thanks for having me there. I'll see you back here again tomorrow for more.